Hello, welcome along to What's in the Box for this one. This is the Industria Mechanica 135 Waldo, created by Ian McHughes. This is a futuristic sci-fi idea of a trawler. This is a mixed multimedia kit. You get resin, you get wood, and you get photo etch in there. This is made by Industria Mechanica. You can get these out of the United States. They aren't the cheapest, but you get something that's very different, very individual, and looks like a lot of fun to build. So let's have a look at what we get in the box. Okay, so this is the contents of what you get in the kit. You get the instructions, which are a rolled up sheet, quite easily laid out. Instructions on there. It shows you how the starting point on these is pushing photo etch rivets with a biro. Then you go on to the photo etch wheelhouse, adding all the glass in there. Then you come across to the main console, pilot seat, pilot figure. Then up onto the combined deck and the wheelhouse. This is the point where you use the wooden decking with the made up photo etch house. And then you put the top section, which is some sort of a radar dome on the top there. Then turn it over. Build up the arch and truss, rear lights, horn, interior engines, and then a full final assembly with the two whole pieces, the decking, engines, all placed all in together. And in the end, that is what you end up with. So this is, like I said, this is a mixed multimedia. So you get resin in here, which is the main hull, engines, small fixings, all the little details. You then also get a piece of wooden deck. It is actually real wood with laser cut on there, so you can very easily add weather into this using oils, as it will soak up the oils brilliantly on that. You also get a good amount of photo etch in there. There's two sheets of quite thick gauge in there. As you can see, there's the wheelhouse, which you'll have to make up. It's a bit hard in the light. There we go. You've got the roof there. There's the sides there, the base, doors, edging around the doors. There's also the acetate for the windows in there, and there's some little brass rods for making more details. The resin itself is cast extremely well. That's the engine. Very well cast. There's only a very small block to remove, which is at the end there. It's a very small amount. What's quite nice is, as I imagine most people know, the Star Wars was always built out of pieces of other kits, and what you can see in here is Sherman tracks. These items here I've seen off a Gundam kit. You've got an air cleaner, which I'm quite sure could have easily come off any old car kit. You've got what looks like to be a radio down there. You've got some probably old headlights at the back there. So it's quite nice to see that old style of making something out of many old pieces, which is really quite cool. So that's the engine, which will go inside the hull. A couple more pieces there. Very nice mouldings on them. Very nice mouldings indeed. You get a few bags of the smaller parts there. Open that up. Again, you can see they're quite very nicely cast, nice details. Get several of those. Several small pieces which are to do with the wheelhouse. Next bag is the figure. Very nice casting. Very nice casting of the figures on this one. Then you get his head, his arms, and his backpack. The other bag. the head. Just make out there very nicely done. His hat's folding off on the side, so very good. Lots of clear resin items for the lights. Additions like that on there. The other bags. Again, it's a mix of smaller parts. So we've got would be the steering wheel there. I think that's going to be one of the fog lights. And several other little smaller items. You've got a seat. So that's that bag. And then on the final bag here, we got, which would be there's some side panels on there. So you've got those pieces there. Several other smaller types pieces there. The casting blocks, I can see on these pieces there, it's these two top pieces, this piece here and this piece here, are the parts you have to remove. They're like the sprue gates on what would be on a plastic kit. On resin, they're called casting blocks. They're the same size as the part. They aren't protruding into the piece itself, so they should be easy enough to cut and remove without damaging any of the items. Now, the two main largest pieces of resin are the two holes. Now, these pieces would go, make sure I get this the right way around. There we go. Sit like that. So you've got to take that casting box off again there and there. So they'll sit together like that. So it doesn't come up too big. That's going to be, get me a tape measure. What's that going to be? We're looking at about 6 inches long on that. And then I would imagine this with the wheelhouse, you're probably looking around about 5 inches tall. So it doesn't build up too big. It's a nice, manageable size. If you are looking to get this kit, and what you have got to think about is how you're going to display it. Now, there's no stand. It will not sit flat. It will always want to fall over. So you've either got to possibly mount this as floating. I'm thinking when I'm going to build this, I'm thinking about having it sitting next to a piece of decking, so I can fix it to the side so it can look like it's floating on that. This will be built for the Summer Sci-Fi SIG of 2017 on International Scale Modeler, so please go over there and check out the builds on there. You can either see it online on this site, or you can go onto Facebook and see it built on there. Thank you for watching. Cheers, goodbye.